Hey everybody, we wanted to say thank you so much for signing up for Project Kids Eat. We wanted to make what is hopefully going to be a short video, 5 minutes or less, to give you some little tips and tricks how this year is going to be different than last year. But first, let us tell you just a little bit about Project Kids Eat. Project Kids Eat began 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, a school social worker came to a Thanksgiving meal at campus church and asked for the leftover food to be able to go and give it to the children at her school who were not receiving lunches during the day. So we then became aware of a need we had no idea about. And this need over the years has kind of changed because the parks and the county schools are still giving lunch to kids, but they don't provide transportation. That is why we are going out to the hotels and delivering the food to them. So thank you so much for taking the time to come out and deliver the meals for them.
So, if you are watching this video, that means that you probably made it past our really confusing sign-up system, which we are very sorry about. We tried to make it as easy as possible, but sometimes that doesn't work out. But if you are here and you haven't signed up yet, I'll talk about it a little bit. In years past, we've assigned drivers and helpers to drive to the hotels together, but this year, because of our social distancing requirements, we will be having 2 people go to each hotel at all times. And if you sign up and you have a helper who you're comfortable riding in your car with you, both of you will take up both of the slots so that you can go to the hotel just in one car. But if you are only a single volunteer, don't let that hinder you from signing up. We will send another person with you in a separate car to meet you at your hotel. Another thing that is going to change this year is that we will be having a group text from your Project Kids Eat coordinator for the day that you will be using on site while you are volunteering, and also just to confirm that you will be there the next day.
Next, we want to talk about arriving at the hotel. So this year, it's going to look just a little bit different. One good thing about this year though, the gate right in front of the church is open this year, so you do not have to drive all the way through the Greater Atlanta Christian School campus. You will enter into the church parking lot at the Georgia Bell Court stoplight, and you'll come straight in and you will see designated parking on the side of the building for Project Kids Eat. Another new thing this year, when you signed up for a hotel and when you get your reminder email, there is a specific hotel that you're going to be delivering food to. You need to know that, because if you're going to Congress, there is going to be a spot that says Congress Hotel Driver. So you will pull up there, and if someone else who's driving separate from you, they will also pull up next to you in the other slot, and you guys can just remain in your car this year. So our coordinators are going to be putting together the meals for you, and they'll be delivering them to your car, kind of like curbside pickup at your favorite restaurant. So that's a little bit new this year. So we just ask that you stay outside the building and not come inside the building this year. Also, if you've been sick recently, if you've had a cough or anything like that, we ask that you do not come. You will email me and we will find a replacement for you. And also, because of that, new this year, we will be taking your temperature. So we've been asked to take volunteers' temperatures before you leave, so that's new also. We are also requiring everyone to wear a mask and gloves. If you have your own mask, please bring it with you. But if not, don't worry. We have gloves and masks for you, and we'll bring them out to you. Your coordinator will. We'll also provide a trash bag to put them in when you are finished with them. The other thing we have this year, which we've had in years past, is an envelope. This envelope has all the directions for you. So it has a picture where you're going to park exactly in the parking lot, directions to the hotel, and on the back is a bullet line of all these directions we're rambling on about. So in case you forget anything, the reminders are right there. Also on the bottom is your coordinator's phone number. Do not share this with anyone else. This is strictly for volunteer use only. If someone comes to you and asks for financial assistance, you will simply give them a brochure that has all kinds of great information and resources for people, and we just want to remind you, do not give out cash. Please do not give out cash. Even if they ask you for $5, we ask that you do not give cash out to anyone. So that's how we've done it in years past. So next, Katie's going to talk about when you're at the hotel.
So when you're on site at the hotel, we just want to remind you you are in a public parking lot, so just be aware of your surroundings, keep your valuables in your car, just make sure you know what's going on. And also just a reminder to make sure that you see each child that you're giving the food to. We want to hand the food directly to the child so that we can know for a fact that they are getting the food. So along with the group chat that I talked about earlier, we want you to text in the group chat if you have any extra meals or you need extra meals instead of calling like we have in years past. It'll just make it easier all in one place. So please do not leave your hotel until you have texted that you have extra meals or you need extra meals. So that will help that be a little bit faster this year. Also, once your coordinator has given you the okay that other hotels don't need your food, give out the hot meals, but please bring back the cold meals so that we can use them the next day. You can give the hot meals to any adults around your area, but let them know that this is only like a one-time thing. It doesn't happen every day. And also, please make sure that you make a note of how many kids there are that you gave food to, so that we can know our count for the next day and make sure each child gets food. And make sure you return your baskets and the envelope that we give you. Sometimes they disappear.
So again, we just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you for suffering through this video, number one. Number two, thank you so much for coming and helping and volunteering. So we also want to make sure that you're aware, of course you know, these masks can be kind of cumbersome and crazy, but because of you're wearing a mask, we want to make sure that you're being overly generous and kind with your words with the children. And so we know you're going to do that because we are representing Christ, and we just want this to be a blessing to the families. So again, thank you so much for volunteering, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.